I'm making it a little bit early this week. Obviously, it's Monday right now, so I may put this up on Tuesday though, just because it would be really early, but I don't know, maybe not. So things that have been happening, nothing much actually. I tried watching Vampire Diaries again to catch up, and I couldn't do it. The acting started to bug me and everything, so I just kind of let that one go. So I'm not gonna watch that one anymore. I watched Chicken Run last night for the first time in quite a while, and I thought it was hilarious still. Obviously my humor hasn't changed since I was little, which is a good thing, I think. Stay innocent, stay young, right? So I told myself that today was going to be finish reading this book and putting ending onto this bad boy right here, my beautiful manuscript. 100 pages. I have yet to do either of them. I'm apparently also throwing pins at my dog. But, you know, today I went out. Yeah, outside, in the public. And it was really weird because I went to the square, which you know all about because you've been here. And I was looking for like jobs. I went to the new cupcake place to see if they were hiring, and I got a couple cupcakes for myself and my mother, which, by the way, they're pretty good. Mom said hers was better though. She got a coconut something, coconut cream, I don't remember. I got birthday cake, which, you know, I'm sure the other ones are better, but so I had that, and then I lost my train of thought. Cupcakes. Oh, so I went on the square, and like when I was out, it seemed like everybody was staring, and I don't know if that's just because I haven't been here in a while and I'm not used to that again, or if because every time I was out on the square or whatever, I was always with friends, so I didn't notice people staring, or people now just had staring issues. I don't know what it is, or maybe I'm just paranoid. I don't know, but it was weird, and I don't know what to think of it. But in other news, I was driving past the art house near the square, and there's a tree. Obviously, there's a tree out there, right? Yeah, so not used to that, but it was right outside the house near the street, and all of a sudden I look over, and people had knitted things and put it around the tree, so it was like a tree cozy. It was the weirdest thing. I didn't know what to think of. I just started laughing, and I'm sure I looked kind of like an idiot, a lone teenage girl sitting in her car laughing hysterically. I don't know. Not that I'm not used to the looking like that. I do weird things in my car alone. People know that. I still have yet to actually find a job, which sucks. But I have an interview for a dishwashing job at a restaurant in town. I think it's in Noblesville. It's either Noblesville Fishers, one of the lines there, I don't know. But so that's tomorrow. Hopefully I get that. It's only 2 days though. But I put an application in for Barnes & Noble and for the Starbucks there in Barnes & Noble. And I hope I get that, because honestly, that is the only place I would not be awkward is if I was surrounded by books. So here's hoping that when I call back in a couple of days that they're gonna want me. But yeah, I would not be socially awkward at all if I were there, and even if I were just in the Starbucks. If I were in Barnes & Noble, I'm not socially awkward. It's the weirdest thing. And I never heard back from the library, which sucks, so they probably went with somebody that had connections, even though I had experience. But that's life, right? So you can probably hear the music in the background since my laptop's right here, and it's Gentleman Hall. I am currently obsessed with them right now. Kayla told me about them this morning on Facebook, and I haven't been able to stop listening to them. They're really good. They kind of remind Kayla and myself of like an 80s like little hint in there, you know? And you know me about 80s music, it's fabulous. So Kelly and I are trying to convince my mother to take us back to Universal for Harry Potter stuff in August. And we think it might be working, so fingers crossed. And I'm so excited for us to work together at late night next year. That's really exciting. I mean, we have classes together. We're gonna get sick of each other. Living together next year, classes together next year, working together. Yeah. Okay, so you asked about me shipping Cass and Dean. I don't know. I don't ship them really, but then like I see all these little like a lot of the things on Tumblr. I'm just like, oh, now I kind of ship them, but then, you know, I don't. And I'm very confused on it. I don't know, I just feel like they're like best friends, and I can't exactly see them being like, you know, and I don't know if I ship them or not. I'm kind of on the fence. Maybe you can give me an argument for why I should ship them. It's very dark here. Like in my room when I go to bed, it's like really dark in my room because when we were in our room, your little corner always had like a light or something, or like your laptop was on or something. It was never so dark, and I'm just like, I have to get used to this again. And I don't know if I have yet. I think I'm getting used to it, and that's a good thing. It's also very quiet in here because I don't hear you doing your noises. Also, I miss your sexy raptor. I caught myself almost doing that in the store the other day with my mom. It's awesome. I still have yet to hang out with anybody else. It's horrible. I really want to, I'm probably going to plan something with Kayla since I haven't seen her in a while. Ooh, Kayla and Casey this week. That'd be awesome. And then we could do a whole thing for you. I think it'll happen. I'll have to contact them. Oh my god, today was my BBC's last meeting of the first year that I wasn't a part of it. I was so sad. I didn't get to go because I didn't ask in time, but I think we started a tradition last year, and it's so sweet. There is this horrid cake that we made into a contest for people to eat, and the winners got special treats. And apparently they did that this time too. And I wish I could have been there to see it because their faces last year were hilarious. Oh my goodness. And I just hope that it becomes a tradition because that would be awesome to not only have the club in our name, but also that I miss them so much. And I'm sure you may have seen it on Tumblr, my little post about it. I'm quite proud of them. They did well this year. At Noble Tea and Coffee, another part of the staring thing. There was this guy in there, and like he was the only one in the big room. I don't think he went into Noble Tea and Coffee with me, but there's this huge sitting room and like a bunch of chairs and like fun comfy couches and stuff. It's where we used to have the croquet club meetings, which is the writing club. The writing club, the croquet club is this, where we published our works in a book, which by the way, it's in the library. It's awesome. Yeah, so we've got like my stories in here, my poems and stuff. That's where we'd meet, and we'd get like coffee or tea or whatever, or hot chocolate, which their zebra hot chocolate is fabulous. But so there was this one guy, and he was like listening to music. He had like the big headphones on and stuff. So and he looked at me when I walked in, and he just kept like staring towards the door. And I'm just like, well, okay, if he's looking at me, I'll just smile and be polite, right? So I smiled at him. He kind of smiled back, and then like kept staring. And I walked by, and I'm just like, well, that was weird. And then he did the same thing on the way when I left out, and I'm just like, okay, that's weird. What is happening to Noblesville when I'm not here? But, you know, some people. But he wasn't that bad looking. I mean, why not? Yeah, but it's like, I'm smiling to be friendly. You could at least smile back properly, or like say something if you're just gonna stare. I mean, I don't know, but it was weird. I don't think I really have anything else to say, so hopefully this is one of my longer videos. I think it will be. So I guess I'll just see you when you make your video this week. Probably Thursday, because that seems to be when you do it. So, bye!